Hello, friends, and my sweet little children. Welcome to the series of Lord Krishna stories. In this story, we will listen about the devotion of a Brahmana woman. Once, as usual, Krishna with his friends went to the forest to graze the cows. That day, the heat was unbearable, so they get down into the river and bathed joyfully, playing all manner of games. But now it was noon, and they began to feel very hungry. They told Krishna, Krishna, we are all very hungry. You and Balarama should provide us with something to eat. The all compassionate Krishna thought for a while and said, Look, nearby some holy men are performing a sacrifice. Go there and tell them that Balarama and Krishna have sent you there for getting some food. Accordingly, the boys went to the spot and said, O holy men, we belong to Vrindavan. We have come to this forest to graze cows. Balarama and Krishna also have come with us. We are all feeling very hungry. Please give us some food. But the holy man had no mind to give the sacred food to these cowherd boys. They listened, but they did not answer. The boys silently waited for some time and then returned disappointed. They said to Krishna, Obeying you, we went there, but it was of no use. They were all silent. We got tired of standing there and came away. Now tell us, what should we do? Krishna, however, was not disappointed. He said, Do not worry. You go again and approach their wives and tell them that I am here with my brother Balarama. They will definitely give you food. Accordingly, the boys again went there and this time approached the ladies. They said, We have been sent by Krishna, who is tending cattle nearby. He and all his friends are very hungry. He requests you to give us some food. The very news that Krishna had come near to the place gladdened the hearts of the women. They all heard much about Krishna, but never had an opportunity to meet him, so they started at once to meet him with plenty of food to feed him and his friends. What a beautiful sight was in store for them. There, Krishna was standing under a tree with Balarama and other friends. His one hand was resting on the shoulder of a friend by the side, while with the other he was twirling a lotus flower. He was blue in complexion. He was wearing a golden colored cloth. He was decorated in the fashion of a dancer with garlands of flowers and peacock feathers. There were two blue lilies in his ears, and his frontal locks were dangling about his smiling cheeks. The women stood there looking at him, unconscious of the outer surroundings. They were not aware of anything except the fact that Krishna, of whom they had been dreaming all these years, now stood before them with a smile on his face and warm affection in his eyes. Krishna welcomed them heartily, gave them seats, and expressed his great pleasure at meeting them. No words came from the mouths of those women. They sat for a long time, simply gazing at the smile face of Krishna. At last, Krishna said to them, Oh dear ones, you all please go back to the sacrificial campus. Your husbands will be waiting for you. They need your help in the sacrifice. You should assist them. One of the women then said, Oh Krishna, don't be so merciless to us. First of all, we can never live without looking at your divine face. Separation from you will kill us. Secondly, we have come away from there against the will of our husbands, so they will never allow us to enter that place again. We want shelter at your feet to remain eternally with you. What a pledge they have made, and what a great fortune they had, little children. I wish we would be a part of those days and we could have the darshan of Lord Krishna, which we can see with your own eyes. What a happy moment it is. Krishna consoled them and said, I understand your love and devotion for me, but it is not proper for you to abandon your husbands and relatives. I assure you that no one will find fault with you when you return. They will all welcome you, and I am always in your hearts. Constantly think of me, and you will derive the same joy as in seeing me in person. And if you think of me intently, I shall appear in front of you also. Same way, children, if you pray to the God selflessly and with lot of love, definitely God will grace his presence to you. Thus instructed, the woman departed very reluctantly. Their husbands welcomed them as if they had committed no fault, but only had gone to a temple. Krishna distributed the different varieties of food brought by those ladies amongst his friends, and himself partook of them. Hope you have enjoyed this story. In fact, I really felt the presence of Krishna, and I could really imagine how Krishna was so kind and graceful to his devotees. In the next story, we will listen to lifting of the Govardhana hill, which is an interesting phase of Lord Krishna's stories. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha.